Hi, everybody. It's week 3 of marking period 4, starting on this May 4th, the Monday, and going till this Friday. This week, our objective will be to students will be able to identify the main idea in a text and answer reading comprehension questions with the present habitual tense by writing. With the theme, we're continuing on the idea of what is your personal best and who is a hero and what is a hero's personal best. So, what makes a hero? Is it someone who's smart and helps people and gives medicine? Is it a construction worker who is also smart and helps us build buildings and make homes? Is it a fire man or a fire woman? Someone who saves us when we have a fire? Who are the heroes? And what makes a hero? And who is the real hero? Is it the artist like Frida Kahlo? Is it Superwoman or Superman who can do amazing things? Is it a young man? Is the young man a hero because he helps an elderly woman? Or is a soccer star a hero because he makes many people feel happy and he can play soccer very well and he can run fast? Or are the nurses the heroes? Take a look at these pictures and people, and who do you think is the real hero? Moving on to our assignments this week. Every week, you have 2 grades that go into the grade book. Monday, you have a listening practice, 10 points. You'll be learning about Michael Phelps, king of the pool. Tuesday, you have a reading, who's the real hero? Tuesday and Wednesday, depends on your class. Period 1, you have your Zoom meetings every Tuesday. Period 6 and 7, you have your Zoom meetings every Wednesday. During our Zoom meeting this week, we'll have a class discussion, a group reading, and an oral reading comprehension. We'll talk about who's the real hero. In the next slide, I'll explain more about our Zoom class. Thursday and Friday, you have a reading comprehension quiz that you need to be working on. You need to reread Who's the Real Hero, and then you complete a reading comprehension quiz on Thursday and Friday, and this is 10 points. Okay, let's move on to explain Zoom this week. Here's our Tuesday and Wednesday Zoom agenda. We're going to have a group discussion. Who are heroes? Why? Are mothers heroes? Fathers? Nurses? Construction workers? Politicians? Sports players? Teachers? Students? Who do you think are heroes? I'll ask you some comprehension questions from these videos that we're watching, both in the classroom and here. And you'll also watch the video on this page about heroes before the Zoom meeting. Finally, we'll be reading Who is a Hero together. Remember, when you play this video, go back. One second, let me get this going again. Okay. So remember, when you watch the video, you can turn on English or Spanish closed caption subtitles. I suggest you do it both in Spanish and English. First Spanish, then English. Or first English, then Spanish. Up to you. To turn on the subtitles, right now they're in English. To turn them to Spanish, you click Settings. And I think it has to be out of present to do that. You hit play. Remember, turn on the volume here and settings. Subtitles, right now they're in English. You can change it to Spanish also, okay? So I want you to do both. Learn the English vocabulary and understand in Spanish. Okay, I want you to watch this video about heroes before our Zoom tomorrow or on Wednesday. Last, let's move on to your reminder about grades. Grades. This is a pass or fail quarter. Okay? If you do your work, you pass. If you don't do your work, you fail. Everybody wants an A, so you need to do your work. Previous weeks, here's our grades, listening or Zoom, and reading comprehension quiz. Listening Zoom and reading comprehension quiz. Last week 3, listening Zoom and reading comprehension quiz. These assignments need to be complete. Now we are on week 3. Now, I told you that our class is in my MCPS classroom this week. Let's go to my MCPS classroom. Let's open a window. Going to my MCPS classroom right here. Click. Go to your courses. ESOL 1. Okay, you can see on the front page as you enter, you have my email if you have any problems, and also you have the link to our Zoom meeting. Now I'll switch to student view. Also, inside of announcements, you will always have your class videos for the week. If you click here, you open up your class video for the week. Let's move to modules. My computer's slow. Okay, this is week 2. You don't want week 2. We are going to move down to week 3. Week 3, you have a listening. Right here, this is 10 points. On Tuesday, you're expected to do your reading. You click here. On Wednesday, you have a grammar practice activity for your quiz. You're expected to complete this here. And on Thursday and Friday, you have the wrap up, and this is the reading comprehension quiz, and this is 10 points. All right. When you open up these activities, I have created a place for directions right here. You click the blue button to listen to Miss Tayberge explain. Click this, and you can hear me. Okay, and I will explain the directions. Again, here's the video, and there's a worksheet, a Google document that you need to complete below. To return to the previous page, I'll hit back. You're going back. Your next assignment is your reading text. Who's the real hero? You can have the reader, the immersive reader, read the text to you. Here's a video that can help you. Here is the text, the reading. And remember, you can click on Immersive Reader to help you. Immersive Reader gives you Spanish vocabulary, and it also gives you, can translate the whole reading into Spanish. Read it both in Spanish and English to help you. Next, you have a grammar activity on Wednesday. Again, click the blue button to listen to Ms. Tabers explain your grammar. You watch the video first, you review, and then you take the quiz. Click here to take the quiz. You have 8 questions. Remember, every time you answer a question, here's question number 1. To get to the next, you go here and click next. After you finish 8 questions, después 8 questions, submit your quiz. Your last activity for the week is the reading comprehension quiz. Click here. This is 10 points. Again, click the blue button to listen to me explain how to complete the quiz. Here's the reading. Here is the word bank. Then you click Take the Quiz. And remember, answer the questions about the story using the words from the word bank below. Here's the word bank. Here's question number 1. You copy the answers because you type complete sentences. Track star. And fill in the blank and then complete a track star slow. Okay, everybody, that is your class for the week. Remember, this is a pass or fail quarter, and you want to be getting all your work done so you pass. You don't want to work in the summertime. See you at our Zoom meeting on Tuesday or Wednesday. And get to work. Remember, all the work is in my MCPS classroom.